Welcome to today's Asana Yoga Flow, designed to help start building a relationship with straps. Using a strap not only to deepen your practice, but also to build strength and bring more awareness into your body. Whether you're a complete beginner or you've been practicing for years, this is a class that is a perfect way to explore how the body feels with the support and guidance of a strap. I find that when I use any sort of prop in my practices, it really elevates the experience and gives a beautiful new perspective of the pose, but also of how my body feels in the poses. When you're ready to begin, find a comfortable space to move in, and let's get flowing. We're going to begin today seated on our mats. Just before we start, I want to mention we're going to need a strap for today. So just grabbing anything that you've got around the house that resembles a strap, maybe even a belt or anything like it. We're going to extend our legs out in front of us. Actually, we're going to extend our left leg out first, placing your right foot on that left thigh. We're going to take our strap now. You're going to place your strap around that left foot, flexing the left foot, keeping the leg engaged, making sure you're sitting up tall. Hips are squared to face that left leg. We're going to inhale, and with an exhale, begin to gently pull yourself in towards that leg. Getting a really nice stretch here into that left leg, and breathe. Notice how the body feels here in this one-legged forward fold. Using your strap here, you can gently pull in slowly as your body starts to open up. Just listening to how you feel here. And together on your next inhale, we'll rise up. And we're just going to switch sides. So you're going to extend your right leg out now. Left foot finds that right thigh. You're going to strap that right foot in now. Sitting up tall again, making sure that your spine is long as if someone's pulling a string from the top of your head. We're going to inhale here. And with your exhale, gently start to pull yourself in towards that right leg. Breathe here, noticing how it feels on the right leg. Notice any differences. Maybe it feels a bit looser, or it could be tighter. Just taking note of your own body and any differences. Breathing through the pose, making sure that we're not holding the breath at any point during the practice, letting the breath flow naturally and easily through the breath. If you notice that you're holding your breath at all, it might mean that you're a bit deep into the pose and that your body wants to lift out a little bit, finding that easy flow of breath. Letting your body tell you what feels good. Sometimes we push ourselves a bit too far, and the body just has these little cues to help guide you. All right, on your next inhale, lifting up. We're going to now extend both legs, strapping in both legs. We're going to come into a forward fold here with our strap. Engaging through both legs, flexing both feet, sitting up tall. We're going to inhale here, and with your exhale again, we're going to begin to pull in towards those legs. Sitting up tall, finding that length in the spine. Enjoying this nice stretch. If this is feeling a bit too deep for you, always feel free to bend your knees slightly and then come into that forward fold. Do what feels good for you, protecting that lower back. And on your next inhale, we'll start to lift up. We're just going to transition ourselves, so just moving the strap to the side for a moment. We're going to find ourselves coming onto our hands and knees first. Just as a transition, you're going to curl your back toes, making sure your fingers are spread out wide. Start to push your hips up into downward facing dog. When we get here, just taking a moment to pedal out the feet, drawing one heel at a time down towards the mat. Hips are pushing up towards the sky, chest towards your thighs. Fingers are still spread out wide, pushing your weight into the fingertips, relieving your wrists from any strain here. Neck is long, breathe. Together now, we're going to inhale, start to reach the right leg up towards the sky. And with an exhale, you're going to step that foot in between your hands. You're going to drop the back heel, preparing ourselves for warrior one, but we're going to take a moment to grab our strap. Grabbing a good hold here, about shoulder width apart. And with your inhale, you're going to begin to rise up with the strap, coming into that warrior one. Making sure here your knee is stacked over your right ankle. You're engaging the core. Arms are reaching up towards the sky and using that strap to create a bit of tension to engage the arms. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. On your next exhale, I want you to start to open up the arms, keeping hold of that strap. The strap is going to go behind your head. Finding a warrior two pose here with the strap, pulling on the strap to create that tension, reaching the hands away from each other, activating those arms. Still the shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Engaging the core, make sure your knee is stacked over the ankle. Breathe. From here, get an inhale, reverse triangle pose. The right hand reaches for the sky. And with an exhale, keeping that leg straight now, you're going to reach for the front. The right hand is going down towards the earth. That left hand reaching for the sky. You're still holding on that strap, creating that tension to help keep you opening up that heart. Make sure you're breathing here. Your neck is long, your legs are activated. Together we'll bring our gaze down towards that right foot. You're going to bend into that front knee. Release the strap with the right hand as the right hand finds the earth. Breathing here, keeping that left hand reaching for the sky. And from here, you're going to start to drop the left hand behind you. And your right hand is going to go underneath your right leg and try to wrap and reach for that strap, coming into a bind, trying to peel your left shoulder back and open, bringing your gaze up towards the sky. Breathe, still having that knee over the ankle. Neck is long. And on your next exhale, releasing hold of the strap with the right hand. You're going to drop the strap to the side here. Place both hands into the mat and step back into your plank. Finding the engagement in the body here. You're going to drop the knees. Exhale, drop the chest down towards the mat. Inhale, lifting up the chest slightly, cobra pose. Exhale, we'll release. And now starting to push your hips back up. Transition yourselves into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Coming back to that downward facing dog. From here, you'll inhale the left leg up towards the sky. And with an exhale, bring that knee into chest and step the foot in between the hands. Drop the heel behind you, setting yourself up to warrior one again. We're going to grab hold of that strap, making sure you're holding it about shoulder width apart. And on your next inhale, lifting from the core, you're going to reach up towards the sky, finding warrior one. Making sure your left knee is over your left ankle. Your hips are square to face the front. Holding on to that strap, creating that tension to engage the arms as the shoulders relax away from the ears. On your next exhale, start to open up the arms. Strap goes behind the head, finding that warrior two, using the strap to help you keep the chest open and also engage the arms, reaching those fingertips away from each other. Breathe here. Knee is over the ankle. Engage the core. That's a lot of cues, just finding what feels good for you in your body here. Inhale now, start to lift, straighten the left leg. That left arm reaches for the sky. Reverse triangle pose for a moment. And then exhale, reaching with that left hand for the front. You're going to drop the left hand for the mat. That right hand reaches for the sky. Opening up the chest. Holding on to that strap, creating that tension to help open the chest. Bringing your gaze down towards that left foot. You're now going to bend in the left knee. Release hold of the strap with that left hand as it drops into the mat. That right hand continues to reach for the sky. You're going to bend that right elbow now behind you as that left hand scoops underneath the left leg, trying to reach for that strap behind you and using it to open the chest. Roll that right shoulder back, bringing your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, gently we'll release. You're going to drop that strap to the side, placing your hands to either side of that foot and stepping back into your plank. Engaging the entire body here. Neck is long. Drop the knees. Exhale, drop the chest to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, push your hips into the final downward facing dog. Breathe here. And on your next exhale, we're going to drop down onto our knees, finding a kneeling pose. We're going to sink our hips into our heels and lift the chest. From here, we're going to grab hold of our strap, taking that strap right in front of us. This time we're going to hold the strap a little bit wider than our shoulders. All right, still causing a little bit of tension in the strap. Then we're going to inhale, begin to reach the arms up towards the sky. And now as you exhale, the arms are going to fall behind you, dropping down towards the earth behind you. Inhale, lifting the arms back up towards the sky. And now as you exhale, the arms are going to come in front of you again. We'll do the same thing again. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, arms fall behind you. So if you need to open up your arms a little bit, feel free to do so. Make sure this doesn't hurt. This is a nice way to stretch the body. We're going to inhale, lift, and exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, the arms raise towards the sky. And exhale, they fall behind you, down towards the earth. Inhale, we lift up. And exhale. We'll gently release. Perfect. From here, just going to swing those legs out in front of us. We're going to take that strap. We're going to place it around both feet, engaging the core this time. We're going to come into a boat pose variation with our strap. So sitting up tall, engaging the core, so you're wrapping those ribs around, you're wrapping your abs around your ribs, sorry. And then when you're ready, holding the strap with both hands, you're going to start just by lifting the legs off the floor. Okay, the floor is a little imbalanced for me, so let me just find a good seat. When you're ready, we're going to lift the legs. Perfect. Engaging the core here, making sure you're sitting up tall, chest is proud. Someone is still pulling a string from the top of your head, tucking that chin in slightly. That core is engaged. If you'd like, you can now try to straighten your legs here. Breathing, you might start to shake in the body, just embracing that here. And gently bending the knees again. Inhale, we're going to extend the legs out. And exhale, bend the knees. We'll just do that one more time, staying active here. We're going to inhale, extend the legs. And exhale. This time we're going to release all the way down into the mat. Perfect. Releasing here. We're going to twist so that we now have the length of the mat a little bit, because you're going to take your right leg out towards the side. So a little bit like we started, but this time rather than your leg being in front of you, it's slightly out to the side. We're going to take our strap again. We're going to square to face that right leg, strap in that foot. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale. Begin to pull yourself in. Keeping your foot flexed. Engaging the leg still. From here, keeping hold of the strap with the right hand. You're going to release the strap with the left. And now I want you to start to bring your right elbow on the inside of that right leg. And so to roll the chest open, bringing your gaze almost up towards the sky. Now your left arm can maybe start to reach for the sky, and then maybe even start to reach over your head as if you're trying to reach for your right toes. Make sure that you're still breathing here. Your neck is long. You're not falling here with the chest. You're keeping the chest open. On your next inhale, we'll rise back up. And we'll take it to the opposite side. So we'll bring in that right foot. We'll extend the left. Making sure that left leg is out to the side slightly. We're going to square to face that left leg. strap that foot in. Setting ourselves up nicely here. We're gonna inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, pull yourself in. Using the strap to help you get into a nice deep pose here. From here, we're going to release hold of the strap with the right hand. Bring your elbow on the inside of that left leg. You'll now start to be able to roll your chest open. Your gaze may go up towards the sky, and that hand might start to reach up towards the sky as well. And if you feel like you've got the space, that arm might to reach over your head as if you're trying to reach for your left toes. Getting a really nice stretch here in the right side of the body as well. Breathe. On your next inhale, we're going to rise back up. We're going to release the strap now. Coming back to a seated pose here on our mats. Closing the eyes. Relaxing the shoulders. Maybe switching the legs around so that the one that's that's usually on top is now on the bottom. That might feel a little awkward. That's completely normal. Just rewiring a little bit. All right, coming back to that seated pose, shoulders away from ears. Your face is now relaxed. We'll finish this practice here together with our 3 final breaths. When you're ready, you'll start to inhale, maybe even start to reach your arms up towards the sky. And exhale, your hands are going to start to fall down towards your heart. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. And our final breath here together. Inhale, deep breath in. And exhale, let it all out. Bowing your head slightly. Thank you so much for joining me here on the mat today and taking this time to practice for yourself. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Let me know in the comments down below how you felt in this practice. And if you enjoyed the class, please like the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I look forward to meeting you on the mat again.